Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Thaumaturge. Blind. I'm your host, Lasan Faye. And yeah, we're kind of still at the beginning of the game. But let's go turn in this quest. I did your find and seek.
Wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Alright. Don't know about him.
Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild Salutor, and that ended with me losing contact with my first Salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Great. So I can feed it, or... Can I actually pay him well? That's what I'm concerned about. Just a little bit. But maybe I lean into it in the hope that maybe by following through it helps the bond by feeding the said flaw.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
Okay.
Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I?
That's a
Rasputin.
good question.
There's no one in here.
Well, at the very least, it's linear. Ah.
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
Friend? Hopefully?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
Nah.
You lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Well, yep, we do have a contentious relationship with our father.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Yeah.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
No.
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Alright, I'll get out of your hair.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a Salutor, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
No.
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Alright, I hear the dismissal. Ah, I got another point. Okay. Multiple objectives. Quests that have multiple objectives freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Okay.
What do we have here?
They'll all gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
What did we see on the apple? A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Interesting. Okay. Maybe. Interesting. Okay, so fortune. I think this is what we saw in that image. Hey, our bond is restored. Um. Ah, that's the coachman's take me to the cemetery. Okay.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Alright. Can you... Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The waves of emotion carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell.
Am I sensing?
Something.
No luck. Oh well.
Alright. You know, I can fix that. Let's do that. Wooden box. This box is marked with words of love, sweet as kisses, the names of Vesna, who we just met a little bit ago, and Luca intertwine, cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain, from all the evil the world carries with it. Alright, trace familiar... An impetuous person. A damaged axe shaft. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesta. It carries the memory of the spirit of the one who wielded it, alone or by choice, with the disposition as tart as juniper berries. Overgrown with thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns, a love that is difficult but not accepting of violence. Okay, so... this mysterious Luca, perhaps? Dish shards. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted, suddenly spewing out a vial of mutual complaints and grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste, stupefied, compelled, screaming... finger pointing and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. Domestic squabbles. Lives a married couple who do not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. Hello?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Ah, shit.
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Okay. Yikes. This may go really badly. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay, select the divination skill to lower an enemy's focus. You and your Salutor each have your own separate set of skills, which you plan which you want to use, and give the Salutor an appropriate command. Alright, suppose inflicts damage, restores your health. Okay, I see. So he's already gonna lose that. Strong attack opportunity. Okay. What is this? I see, so now they're kind of stuck in that state. I see. So if I have you attack him instead. Alright. Let's get rid of one. Not great. Alright, and thought you were out. Okay, let's both of these. Oh, I see. That's why. Okay, so he went down. Ow. Alright, you can do that.
The devil sent you.
Okay, cool.
You could say that, sure.
I guess yes, technically. If thinking interferes with their actions so much, the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Is there... Salt on doorstep. Okay. I can talk to you? Hi?
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him, too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Ah.
Where is the justice here?
The dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. Okay, what's my conclusion? Classic of the genre, so... I see, so I can do that because I have the points for it? Let's try it.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside and tell me what you're doing here.
Hopefully I didn't just shoot myself in the foot. Hey, another level. You know, I also realized I probably could go back into the tavern maybe for... Which one was it? Yeah, this. They say every nation has its demons, its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I've gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These are demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real. And they are everywhere. In distant Sirmia, people whisper the name Bukavak, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and commands people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say, but I have seen Bukavak. Here in Piantegorsk, I heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck and tugging at every fiber of my soul. I felt the fury that his wraith brings with it, the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth there is no prayer to erase. May the holy walls of the Oblate Church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. I'm just reading. Unfinished letter. So. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this, that you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis to study, and now you're calling us stupid, backward. You repeat after that rector of yours, Kazudieki? That Georgian, your language, is the language of dogs. And you want to write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt of your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. Alright. Yes, I do have
The
a lot.
villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Something eludes you. Keep searching. Ooh.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Alright. So I need to find more stuff before I talk with her. Okay, nothing up here. Dang, so I can only observe them in that moment. That's unfortunate. I was hoping I could come back in and take a look at those unfamiliar items. Alright, so I could restore my focus, or restore my own focus. Let's wait just a little bit. All right.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Okay. The coachman doesn't want to take me to the cemetery. Oh.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character will interaction icon will change, and Upier will appear next to the character. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that had engulfed them. Rag. The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. Reeked of a sour odor. Attempts to free the wheels from soft soil made the spine crack like a fishbone, and the muscles burn with fire, and no one would help. Such was his job. Such was his fate. Okay. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard at unloading the wagon alone, and all he dreams of is a moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering. Okay. So,
I'm not going anywhere.
apparently I need to manipulate you.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Okay. Fog wall. Literal fog walls. Interesting. Huh?
Damn it.
Elder Vasilis. Okay, well, I was leaning towards Deed as my next one, because that looks like okay. Elder Vasili's grave. Elder Vasili, and see, I already got another one. And his tombstone has clearly already been damaged. Stone strikes against stone, heavy, guided by a hateful hand. The blows carry anger, despair, chaos. The tombstone cracks and crumbles, but it is not enough. Death is not enough. Vandalizing a grave is not enough. Nothing will ever be enough. Alright, just so that way I don't forget, I'm going to actually go ahead and take this one, so that way I have a point in everything. Concussion. Actually, so reduces focus. So let's apply this to you. Fortune. Could have my strong attack restore my focus. Okay, only one of them at a time. It's just how strong can it be? Yeah, let's, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. Alright, well, we will talk to Rasputin, I guess, next time. Kind of leave us in a similar state to previously. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.